I say a few words before we start. This room should be packed, but you know what? Whoever is missing out, we sold over 120 tickets, so I'm not sure what the people didn't find it. But the most important thing is, you guys are here for a treat, because we're gonna learn something which is going to be highly effective in our real estate business. And before I introduce the speaker, I wanted to make sure to thank our sponsors, because all of the events, all of the speaking engagements really cannot be done without our sponsors or affiliates. And at this time, it's the closing agents, the title company, and of course, Cynthia and Jeff here representing Old Republic Home Warranty. So let's give it up for them. Yeah, come up for a few words. And also just want to make sure I mention this to you. I mean, you are all in business, so you know that. I just had an agent coming up to me about talking about negotiating the listing contract, and you know, the warranty was making a big difference when they actually signed up with them and saved some of the high cost problems what is occurred during the listing. So home warranties are important. It's very useful. It's really working for your favor. So let's hear a few words from Cynthia and Jeff.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Hi guys. Just good morning. We're here to support you, and we really appreciate the business you send our way too. So, in our opinion, it's a win-win in the KW philosophy. So I'm just going to let Cynthia take over for just a moment.
Nice. Well, I'm going to just kind of add on to what Zola was saying. When you go to get a listing, it is a wonderful listing tool. If that seller is smart enough to offer the warranty, they usually can get a higher asking price. It discourages downward negotiation. And then the trick that Zola was talking about is if you go and get the listing and you talk about seller's coverage, which is $75 in addition to the warranty, not paid for until it closes, you offer it as an agent, they think, wow, I love this agent, they're taking action right away. And you save the money, things to break during the listing, and when there's an inspection and there are things covered by the warranty, bingo, it doesn't come out of their pocket. So it really is a good tool.
And I'll give you guys an example. How many of you know Margaret Steiner? She's at the parks. She called me probably about a month ago. Jeff, I went to your class. I got the seller's coverage. The seller contacted me. The AC stopped working. What do I do? I said, tell her to go ahead and call into the service department. We went out there. We replaced the compressor. She was ecstatic. That was $1,500 for the seller's coverage. That saved her money out of her pocket. Made Margaret look like a hero.
Right.
So it's a great tool in today's market for you guys. So I don't know if you guys know, did you know about seller's coverage? How it works? Okay.
Great.
Thank you
Well, thank
so
you so
much.
much for your
Yeah, thank you. You guys can take this talk.
Okay, now it is a great pleasure to introduce you to our featured speaker today. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot even tell you how fortunate we are, and I'm how glad you made it and to be in this room to listen to Doug Dimitri. Doug has been a nationally and internationally recognized speaker, trainer, and consultant for real estate firms, real estate brokerages, associations, state, local level. He's been very well known in the corporate world as well. And without saying anything more, I would like to introduce Doug Dimitri, a great friend of mine who we had a chance to grab him before he goes to Tampa to do a big presentation. So he just stopped by and giving us a great information on how to be better at what we do. So let's give it up for Doug.
I think it was Oliver Wendell Holmes says, once a man or woman's mind has been expanded with an idea or concept, it can never be satisfied. It's going back to where it was. And within these next 2 hours, what we're going to do is really talk a little bit about technology, but at the very first, we're going to dissect some of the beliefs about why we're doing what we're doing. Beliefs as far as what the customers are really asking for, not necessarily what we have in here. And it's those beliefs that influence the attitudes, the attitudes influence the behaviors of us actually using the technology in a unique way serve our customers. So if you're excited to be here, say yay!
Yay!
All right.
We'll be
We're gonna have a lot of fun here today. It's a conversation. It's not a presentation, right? I don't have 60 slides and 60 minutes to overwhelm you. That then you say, "Oh my gosh, what do I do next?" And just like I would hope that you wouldn't go on a listening presentation and say, "This is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. This is what you have to do." Before asking questions, what I would like to do is ask you, what are some questions you have right now about either the technology, about the strategy of your business, about overcoming some of the beliefs or challenges you have in using the technology in today's market? So go ahead and shout out if you have a pressing concern or something that you really want to take away from the session today. Zola.
How to be better using our even technology in our business and how to be more productive.
So productivity, right?
Yeah.
Terrific. And I find many times it's not just doing more things, it's doing the right things better. And the more we have laser focus on what those right things are, and even being different than everybody else, right? I think so many times in real estate we have this, from when I started in 2004 to now doing what I'm doing now, being in the real estate office, we always do what the next person does sitting next to us, right? You say, "Hey, what's that new tip that you have?" "Oh, great, I'm going to go ahead and implement it." And the more that we do that, the less that we start to differentiate ourselves. And so I just wanted you to think a little bit differently about how to approach productivity.